So, why me?
We know what you want to hear now. That you are special, that you have
No,
always
that's the
been.
all.
But
Oh
this
god
is
damn
not
it.
true. You have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the truth is, you make our task easier. You are weak.
So, for some reason, we seem to agree on everything, and yet still you oppose me. Why are the Naramis
They
here?
want to destroy the beacon. Amusing, isn't it? They are doing our work for us.
Do they know about the cycle?
Yes, but they are naive. They believe that the cleansing is a good thing, and that we, the High Ones, have come to raise humanity to a higher stage. Evolution. That is what they call it. Just as the lizard became a dragon, and the bird became a mammoth. Their leader, Taranar Korak, thinks he is one of the emissaries, just like you.
Is that actually what he wants? It doesn't sound like that's what you want. So what is it you do want?
Are you so blind? We are the envoys of determination, the constant of being, before which time itself bows down. The dream of one long dead, which is about to become reality, and that will lead you to your doom.
Okay. Sounds like an average Tuesday. I mean, we're all, you know, at the end of the day, we're all headed to our doom because we all know that we're gonna fuck off and die at some point. It doesn't really sound like you're threatening with anything, it just sounds like you desperately want to be existence as it is, and for some reason you feel like that should be threatening. Shouldn't you be afraid? Can we sort of have... Can we check the other options?
Indeed, we are powerful, and we always will be.
Might as well stroke the idiot god's ego, you know. It's their only weakness.
We know what you want to hear now, that you are special. Very well. Now shoot. Continue your vain search, and forgive us for the pain.
Now!
What? Oh, my ass.
My lord, she is awake.
Splendid. May I introduce you? To your left, there's Samael, my bodyguard, master of Ostian's arena for decades. And to your right, there's Blade Master Almus Ordan, the most gifted sword fighter of Nerim's North and commander of my troops. Furthermore,
I can't see
there's
shit,
an
mate.
entire garrison of elite soldiers outside.
You don't say.
So,
I can't see
can
shit,
I
mate.
trust you to not do anything stupid? I want to talk to you, face to face, as civilized people do.
Sure. Why can I not see shit? And I could sort of shit talk the man. I know Taranor in the previous game, he was sort of a good lad, I suppose, you know, he still commanded an army. Which is neutral at the best of times, but he seemed to be on the side of, you know, let's have people live freely. So I'm not too sure what's going on here.
I forgot to mention that this particular someone tried to sneak into my camp. I think we are square. By the way,
sure.
We have captured your friend as well. He's in a tent up in the camp, and we will compare your stories, so you'd better stick to the truth.
Okay,
Samael,
sure.
take off the blindfold.
This is standard POW stuff, so... I'm fine, as long as you don't
I am
do the whole
Taranor
torturing
of
shit.
Korek's
Have you met
blood,
my ghost?
Former ruler of Kabiet, and now representative of the free peoples of Nerim, which you undoubtedly already knew. Who are you?
I'm the lass. Who are the free peoples?
That is who we are, yes. The civil war is over, and Nerim is once again united, free of tyranny and false gods. We don't follow a monarch anymore, and we do not pray to any idols, unlike people in this country. But we digress. Who are you?
You're not really digressing. You're sort of explaining how you're invading a country under false pretenses. My name's
I
Emily.
see. And who sent you? And why?
Does it matter?
Actually, no, I won't. Contrary to what you might believe, I am no butcher, and I don't kill for the fun of it.
Okay.
And even though I cannot guarantee you will survive this night, I promise that cooperation will increase your chances drastically. So, who sent you?
Right. I'm gonna believe Taranor. He's a commanding officer at war, and he seems to be just, being the average asshole. He's supposed to be in that position.
Just as I suspected. And how exactly?
My lord, I think you should see this.
Of course. We have taken the liberty of stripping you of your belongings. If you'll excuse
Aye, fantastic.
me for a
Am I
moment,
naked?
please.
If you made me naked, I'm gonna be really pissed off. I'm probably well to look at, but still, doesn't mean you're allowed to look at it. Especially
I
you.
see.
Turn your head.
They were sent to spy on us.
Then let's
That's
kill them.
true.
No.
Let's
She
not.
was
How about we
honest,
don't?
and
How about we
I
do
am a
everything
man of
about
my word.
everything apart from
And
that?
Actually, you have done us a favor. We can use the plates to present Aranthiel with our offer, without putting ourselves in danger.
I like that. I
What?
like that.
How? What are these plates?
Old artifacts of the Pyreans.
Walkie-talkies, man.
Their magic works like a sort of ear conch. Sounds are transferred from one plate to the other. And I strongly suspect that at this very moment, Taelor Aranthiel and
Oh, wait,
Aranzel's
shit.
traitorous
I'm gonna have to be a
foes
double
are
agent.
gathered around the counterpart, waiting for someone to activate this plate, aren't they?
Yeah.
Samael, do you know how to use these plates? Excellent. Then activate it. I will talk to old
Oh.
Aranthiel. Let's hope that he will listen for once in his life. Otherwise, this will end in disaster.
You did invade a country, buddy,
Taelor
so
Aranthiel.
can you not...
I know that you are there and that you can hear me, so why don't we just stop playing games? As you wish, Grand Master. You can keep quiet, but you should be aware of who's going to pay for your arrogance.
Yeah, you're a poor prophetess. Look at me go, I'm so weak and vulnerable.
By now, after 2 decades.
2 decades of war that were necessary because your god suppressed the people. Or would you deny even this?
Is that why you wanted to talk to me, Quarek? To throw around accusations?
No, that's not what I wanted. We are talking because I want to give you a chance. We know that you are fighting the High Ones, and that you're trying to reconstruct the beacon in order to stop them.
Which makes perfect sense, since the cleansing means the end of all life. Don't you agree?
No, I don't. And if you even remotely understood who the High Ones actually are, and what they represent, you wouldn't either. They are evolution, the ascendance of humanity to a higher level.
Uh-oh.
Let's just face the facts for a moment. There's no evidence that the cleansing, whatever shape it will take, will be violent. Yes, the Pyreans are gone, but how do we know they've not just simply gone to another place? That they've transformed? The High Ones are not our enemies, Aranthiel. They are the next step of evolution, the envoys of our purpose, that we might become more than the simple-minded creatures we've been during the past millennia. This is what the cleansing actually is. Don't you understand? It's the moment when humanity is relieved of its vices, united, reaching a higher level of existence.
This is a problem.
That's absurd.
Well, either one can be
To
absurd,
you, it
but
might sound that way, but I have seen it with my own eyes. Ever since the gods departed, the High Ones have sent me dreams in which I can see the future, and it's glorious. It's not our destiny to stay human, Aranthiel. With their help, we will be gods, true gods.
He's starting to sound like a Ronaldo.
It's the truth, whether you accept it or not.
By the... people are dying, Koarek. There's war all over Veen. The dead are rising from their graves, and people are killing each other for no apparent reason. Whatever you have dreamed, does this look like some kind of ascension to you?
I know about the Red Madness, but has it ever occurred to you that it follows a pattern as well? That it only befalls certain people?
Whom?
People whose thinking is in shackles. People whose minds are not free, and who are superstitious and
oh
ignorant.
Christ.
Such as the
Oh
people
crap.
in your country, to whom you have denied the truth about their gods.
So the sick people
you
are the
saying
bad
that
people,
Red
right?
Madness
Is that
only
what we're...
affects religious people? People who still believe in the Lightborn?
Yes. Religiosity is a pattern of thought that favors irrationality over reason. Someone who thinks in these patterns is simply not ready for the advancement, and the Red Madness is simply a way to sieve them out. A natural selection, if you will. That's also why you are not affected by it, Aranthiel, because you know that what you and your order fought so hard to keep up over the years were lies.
This is nonsense. There have been cases of Red Madness in the Order too, and we have seen what the cleansing will bring us in the dreams and in their chronicles, and it has nothing to do with some kind of ascension. Just listen to yourself, Koarek. You talk like a mad prophet. Is that what you want to be?
So what did you try to turn me into?
You react just as I expected. Very well then. Will you at least hear our offer?
Just hear the man out.
The cleansing has to happen, and we, the free peoples of Nerim, will make sure that it does. We
That's
will
not a good
allow
start.
your backward thinking to keep humanity from advancing, as it has done for centuries. Therefore, if you don't want a war, you will stop rebuilding the beacon, and you will tell your people the truth about their gods, so that then they, too, can ascend when the time has come. You've said it yourself, Aranthiel. This world has had enough war. Spare it yet another one.
I mean, you're bringing it. You're the one that's bringing it.
But if these are your demands, then no.
Then we will have to force you.
You're
This
both
means
sick in the
bloodshed,
head. Holy
Aranthiel,
shit.
And innocents will die, and all
This
because...
conversation is over.
Did he just admit to killing innocents before it's happening?
Bloody fool.
No, fuck you,
Alma,
Terranor.
prepare the attack. He asked for it.
He didn't ask
Yes, my
shit.
lord.
You're an asshole.
What will happen to the prisoners?
The spies, right. We're at war
kick your
now,
fucking
and
ass,
this
mate.
means you're my enemies. But as I said, I am a man of my word, and so I'll leave your fate to chance. Samael, put her to sleep, and then put her and her friend on a raft.
Oh, here we go
If they
again.
survive, so be it. If not, fair enough.
Last time I didn't get a raft. I just got like a friend that I had to use as a raft. He sort of sank. He was not a great raft. Oh my god, where did we end up to? So now I'm sort of forced to side with Arantheal because Terranor obviously completely lost his mind. And I'm back. I'm back in the dream. Has anything changed? I'm gonna have a look around to see if anything changed. Burning bodies are still here, so that's not a good start. They're still here. Is the buck still here? There's a horse. Can I ride the horse? No. I guess this is still the same as before. Are we gonna have to meet Daddy again? Is he gonna have something new to say? There's a bunch of stuff around, but I can't interact with any of it. Well, Daddy's still here.
Well, look who's here. How
He
are
looks
you
a bit
doing,
worse for
Silly?
wear.
Still on the search?
Yeah. I think I know where to find it though.
Is that so? Honestly, I find that a little hard to believe. But I guess you know what you're doing, don't you? You always did. Come on, let's go inside. I prepared a little surprise. Or should I say a big one? I suppose that depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, you're a creepy dude. And you're not getting better with, like, repeated visits. Before I go in, I'm gonna have a look around. But there doesn't seem to be anything. It's just this. It's always this. And suddenly it gets dark, which... Ooh. It gets dark super fast. What the hell? Are we doing this again? Am I gonna have to get traumatized for another time? I suppose so.
Ta-da-da-da!
What?
Look who I dug out. It's Mother and little sister.
Uh-oh.
Aren't they beautiful?
Aren't
Uh-oh.
we beautiful? Aren't we beautiful?
Uh-oh.
But I
Sure.
suppose what we dead people do doesn't concern you now, does it, my child? Because you are important now. Ha! Can you believe it? She's important. She is chosen.
Well, I didn't choose to be.
Chosen.
But you know, I think you've forgotten something. Amidst all this ballyhoo of prophecies, cleansings, and beacons. That you are weak. You are pathetic. You are worthless. And you are weak. That's what you were back then. That's what you are now. And that's what you'll always be.
Gee,
Saving
god damn it, Dad.
lives? You? Ridiculous. But then again, maybe we do you wrong. So why don't you just tell us? Why you? Why should you, of all people, be the solution to the problem? Why should
I'm
you
not.
be able to prevent something that has happened to mankind for thousands of years? You!
I'm not. There's a bunch of people helping me. I don't know.
That's right. You don't know. Because you are a stupid, dirty
I
brat.
know what.
A murdering, stupid brat and nothing else.
I mean,
See?
that's what I am.
You did it again. You made me unhappy. You made me curse. And cursing is a sin. Don't you understand? I'm only trying to help you to see. You, don't you understand? You are not yourself. And deep down inside, you know it as much as I do.
I don't know what I am.
You know it.
So, tell me, silly. why is it so hard for you to just let go? Your place is here, in the realm of the dead. So just let yourself fall. It only hurts in the beginning, you know? Then it's like falling asleep.
But
Please,
why?
my child. We miss you so much. Little sister wants to play with you again.
Play with you. Play with
And the
you.
two of us, we could go hunting again, like back in the old days. Find ourselves a nice deer, and then have a good, juicy piece of meat.
Oh,
for
buddy,
dinner.
come on.
Do you even listen to me? Hey, you're not supposed to leave yet. You're already here. So why don't you just stay?
Dad,
Please,
just
child.
fuck off.
Stay with us.
Just shut the
Stay
fuck
with
up.
us.
Holy
Stay
hell.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Stay with us. Stay with
me.
us.
Stay with me. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up.
Spar?
Bad dreams?
Hey, don't say. Where the hell are we?
A lot. We got damn lucky. That raft Korek put us on was about as seaworthy as a paper ship. But thank the sun, that fisherwoman over there took us in. She's headed for Duneville, and we should arrive soon.
Oh, beautiful. How long have I been out for?
Couple of hours. That spell Korek's mute buddy put on you must have been quite a doozy. They felt the blow to the back of the head would suffice for me. Guess I was the lucky one.
I think so, yeah. You probably don't want what I'm having. Did you actually hear what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy should really go easier on the bottle, if you ask me. But it seems that the thousands who follow him see things differently. As if the high ones alone weren't threat enough. Now they have a self-proclaimed messiah to back them up. That's just peachy.
So, I don't really understand what he wants, so... Teolor shouldn't be building the beacon, is that it?
Well, as I heard it, he thinks the cleansing is evolution. We become higher beings. We ascend to a new level of existence, so to speak. And he thinks the reason for the red madness in Enderal is that people still haven't learned the truth about the death of the Lightborn. They're still superstitious, so the sickness weeds them out. Natural selection. And yeah, it sounds absurd. I guess people always see what they want to see.
I guess that's true, but does that actually mean war?
I'm afraid so. According to the fisherwoman, the first of Korak's battleships have already arrived near Duneville. It'll take them a while to get the rest of their fleet over here from Naren, but still. Enderal isn't ready for this. Not at all. Most guards haven't tried their weapons on anything other than training dummies. Or at the most, bandits.
Yeah.
In other words, we're screwed.
I mean, we still have me. So what do we do now?
Well, I guess first of all, we should be grateful we made it out alive. I bet that if Korak would have known your role in all this, we'd be as dead as doornails by now. Once we arrive in Duneville, we should get back to Ark as soon as possible. I'm sure Arenthiel and the others have already written us off as dead. I suggest you ask the fisherwoman how much farther it is to the village.
Okay, so how are you doing?
Well, I suppose first of all I'll go get my pay. Regardless of what transpired, we fulfilled our mission. After that, I don't know. War is an entirely different story, and ending up beaten to a pulp with a damned warhammer certainly isn't on my priority list.
So, are you gonna run?
Maybe. The Order might be powerful here in Enderal, but compared to Naren's army, it's a joke. And maybe... On the other hand, if we don't manage to stop the cleansing from happening, it won't make a difference if I'm here or on Calais.
You're starting to believe, aren't you?
What did I get myself into? I feel like a bloody marionette in a goddamn play.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly the problem. People are trying to push you into some sort of grand narrative that you don't even know for sure if it's true, because the people who are experts, you know, they sort of don't present everything in relatable language, or at worst, they don't present anything. Am I part of your considerations?
You are. Believe me. You know,
Sweet.
There's one thing I just couldn't get out of my head since all this started. Does mankind deserve to be saved?
Oh, come on,
I mean,
buddy.
have we as a species really made this world a better place? What have we accomplished apart from bloodbaths and wars in the name of the true gods or the right way to see things? And even now that we have a common enemy, we fail
We got
spectacularly
lucky.
to pull together. That's pathetic somehow, isn't it? Just pathetic.
You're right.
Heck, I sound like the biggest cynic alive. Let's stop here before it gets any worse. Go talk to the fisherwoman.
Are you sure you're okay though?
You're really curious, aren't you? But yes,
Yeah.
there is something that troubles me apart from the obvious. It's my sister.
Wait, really? What
Well,
about
I
her?
told you that we haven't talked much since, you know, since the thing with our family happened. A couple of moons before we met, I wanted to change that, and I went to see her at the League of the Apothecary in the Frostcliff Mountains.
Okay, that's great. That's
But she was
fantastic.
gone, just like that.
Oh,
And no one knew where she went. It's been troubling me for quite some time now. It's probably nothing, but still, I'm worried.
fantastic. We're gonna find her. This is gonna be a thing we do, right? Quest. Come on, give me a quest. No? No. Damn. We're gonna find her. I promise you, we're gonna find her. Can we sort of have a chat with the lady? I'm assuming we're sort of ways out. Yeah. On the high sea. I guess we don't have a choice.
You're awake.
Ooh.
How are you? No offense, but you look battered.
It's kind of because I am battered, so yeah. Thanks for the rescue.
Don't thank me. I only did what every other path-abiding citizen would have done as well.
I'm not too sure about that.
Your friend, he told me about the Naramis. War. I have trouble believing it.
Well, regardless, you should probably sort of prepare yourself.
Oh, how very reassuring to hear that. But I guess we're well off in Duneville. As long as they don't break through the cavern gate, there's no way they can get inside the town.
That sounds good.
Of course, that doesn't apply to the plantations and mines. Oh, blazes. Such chaos. Those bloody Naramis. Nothing is sacred to them anymore, is it?
That's kind of
For
what it
millennia,
is,
there
yeah.
was peace between the lands of the civilized world. And now this. They're heretics, if you ask me. No more and no less. They should be hung from trees, all of them.
Ooh.
Anyway, I guess it's best if you rest a little more. As I said, you look as though you need it. I'll wake you up when we arrive.
Fantastic. I guess we're heading into Duneville. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I wanted to go there for like a long
Say
time.
this, but right now I'd give a lot for the art guard to be here instead of these Duneville watchdogs. At least they know how to wage a war. In any case, you should get back to the Sun Temple as soon as possible and show those Naramis bastards whose country this is.
Sure.
We will.
I'll take care of that.
And again, thanks for your help.
Yeah, lady.
Don't mention it.
So, we should be back within range of the teleport runes.
Okay.
Head straight back to the temple. See you there.
Okay, beautiful. I'm not. I'm gonna stick around. So, cheers, lad. Yeah.
Safe travels.
This was quite the adventure. Which took us all the way into Duneville, and I would be remiss if I didn't use this opportunity to sort of have a look around. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do next time, and I'll see you guys